Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a deck review. Today we're going to look at the Karnival Z-Ray deck from Big Blind Media. All right, the Z-Ray deck. What is this? This is a collaboration between Paul Zenon and Vince Ray. This was beautifully designed by the good people down at Big Blind Media, and it is a retro tattoo and underground comic book style deck of cards. And so it has a very kind of like vaudeville circus kind of approach, but done in a cartoon tattoo artwork, full color court cards. Everything's been custom designed from the top to the bottom. Cool gaff cards, lots to talk about in this deck review. Let's get on into it. The front of the tuck case says bicycle across the top, and it's all done in this gloss black and red and kind of like an eggshell. You got a nice big pip there in the center with a skull head and a top hat and a question mark in the top hat, and that question mark is going to come back into play, and we'll talk more about that a little later. It says Z-Ray deck, playing cards down at the bottom, and Z-Ray, of course, think about it, Paul Zenon, right, and Vince Ray. So Zenon and Ray together make Z-Ray. That's what it is. One side says by Paul Zenon and Vince Ray, and the other side says Z-Ray deck. The bottom has some ad copy and a 9 of spades reveal, which is pretty cool. Your back design, of course, is the back design of the cards. And the top has the logos for Paul Zenon and Vince Ray. And then you have a standard USPCC tuck seal. That is pretty much all I can tell you about this tuck case. Let's take a look at these cards. The back design is a borderless back design. It actually looks symmetrical, but has a very subtle one-way design feature. And I'm actually gonna tell you what it is, because I don't want you to sit there and stare and go cross-eyed forever, all right? But just to look at it, it has like these red beams of light coming off of it. You have Genie's floating head there in the center. His head is surrounded by some lightning bolts. Underneath that, you have the 5-pointed star, and it does say Z-Ray down there. Looking all over, it's kind of hard to find, okay, where is that one-way back design? But you're gonna notice it in the question mark, okay? The question mark that's in his hat, if you flip it upside down, the question mark actually faces the other way. The other thing everybody wants to know about is how they're made, all right? And so this is a deck made from a United States playing card company, so that means it's awesome, because Bicycle makes the best cards on the planet. The other thing I can do is I can tell you about how thick they are. So if I stick 10 of these into a caliper and measure them, it comes to 2.90. 2.90 tells me this is the premium thick stock. And it's also going to be comparable to the Union deck, the Snow Leopard deck, and the Citizens deck. Also with this deck, you're going to get 2 additional cards. You're going to get a card that explains some of the mysteries and the magic secrets that are locked inside this deck, and you'll get a blank face card, which is also great for magic tricks. And in addition to it being a blank faced, it also has an 8 of diamonds reveal on the back. With this deck, you're also going to get 2 original jokers. They are the creators of the deck. So one of them is Vince Ray, and he's the one holding the guitar, and the other one is Paul Zenon, holding the fan of playing cards. Your pips and indice cards are all going to be completely industry standard, which makes them perfect for gameplay. Each one of your aces has a nice big tattoo-like design on it. So your ace of spades has that skull in the top hat. The ace of hearts, heart with an arrow on fire on it. The ace of diamonds, of course, has a diamond ring, and it says girl's best friend. And the ace of clubs is 3 8-balls on fire. How heavy metal is that? Each one of your court cards is going to be completely original as well. Each one is completely rethought up and redesigned. So you're going to have like crooked guys selling watches, guys literally wearing masks and striped prison shirts carrying money bags with a dollar sign on it. You got like crazy ladies holding snakes, gentlemen holding Tommy guns, one guy holding a razor like he's going to cut your throat, a wicked nurse holding a heart. One of them looks like Elvis, one of them looks like the Batman's black cat. You got sword swallowers. It goes on and on and on. It's just a fun deck of cards. And even though this back design is borderless and a lot of cardists like that, I would say this deck is primarily going to be best for magic tricks and gameplay. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can say about the Karnival Z-Ray deck from Big Blind Media. Of course, if you would like to purchase this for yourself, you can probably find it at bigblindmedia.com. Thanks, bye.
Too much fuel.